just finding it a lot easier to do these intros on my phone. So I'm gonna do them on my phone. We're in Bushwick today. Have another episode coming right up, but first, some film photos. Hello.
Hi.
I got a ticket. Oh no. One more photo. Okay, let's get in. Don't you guys have that in New York? What? Is that spicy? Do you need water? I think this is a good time. Okay.
Oh. That closed on its own.
That's okay. We're live. Welcome back to fksalad, another New York episode. I have my friend AP here with me today.
What's up?
Welcome.
Thank you.
We weren't gonna get.
Thank you for having me.
No, it's. Oh man, I've been very looking forward to this episode.
Me too.
Okay. Well, I'm glad you're here, and I didn't think we'd be getting food.
But we are.
But we are. So let's start with it. We just Googled this random spot.
Yeah.
In Williamsburg today.
What do we get?
It's called Newtown, and I got shawarma.
I got a
Holy
falafel.
smokes!
You want to show it to the camera? Oh, yours is like wrapped.
Oh my goodness.
Wrapped.
Oh, we're going
And of course.
Of course, a bunch of napkins.
This is like the most ideal thing we have.
Thank you for getting all this stuff.
Oh my god, you're welcome. I'm starving.
And then now we have these oat milk lattes.
Gotta love oat milk.
Gotta love oat milk.
Gotta love oat milk.
Well, I brought a little gift for myself, I guess, because you already got yours sorted.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah, I brought some oat milk for my iced coffee in a paper cup, mind you.
Yeah, no plastic. Even though this lid is plastic, it's just
Even though the
boring.
cap for this is plastic.
It's okay. We're trying. It's not at least the whole thing is not plastic, right?
This is true.
I mean, we could have done a glass bottle, but
No.
we're not responsible enough for that.
Do you guys have this in New York?
This brand?
Yeah.
No.
It's one that's making its way around in Canadian markets. If you're not drinking oat milk yet,
Get on it.
get on it.
It's apparently better for the world than almond milk.
Oh, it is way better for the world. And this actually says, grown using 7 times less water than
Yeah.
almond or cow's milk.
Yeah.
So get on your oat milk, people.
And your stomach won't hurt.
And you were the first person that introduced me to oat milk.
I was?
Of course.
Oh my god, I love that. I love that.
That was one of your many business ventures that we're going to dive into.
Oh yeah.
But maybe we should start telling the infamous story about how we met.
Oh, how we met.
Because I don't remember.
Yeah, you were wasted.
So were you.
Yeah.
How did we meet?
So we met at a bar in New York.
Cute.
Cute.
Two years ago.
2 years ago, yeah. Oh shit.
Two and a half.
It's been a minute.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
It's been a minute. 2.5. No, it was no. 2.
By the time this airs, it'll be 2.5. It's been more than 2.
Yeah, so we met in this bar in New York, like Lower East Side area. And I was there with my friend Lynn and like a bunch of my high school friends.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah, a bunch of my high school friends because I was dating this guy at this time and they all wanted to meet him.
And that was good.
That was that night. So, and then we bumped into Vince and we were like, who's this guy?
Just on my own.
Yeah, I was like, what's up?
I actually don't remember. Were you wearing a denim jacket?
No, you were talking to Lynn. Lynn was like, who is this guy? And then you were like, I'm a videographer. And then I turned my head and I was like, what do you do?
I don't remember. I actually just don't remember, but I don't even remember speaking to Lynn. I literally just remember you turning around at a bar. I must have been speaking to Lynn about something.
Yeah, and I turned around and you said I'm a videographer. I literally turned my head and I was like, I'm sorry. What do you do? Hi, I'm AP.
Yeah, and then you gave me your phone. I think I put my number in it or vice versa.
Yeah.
And then you're like, I'm doing a shoot tomorrow.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, okay, I'm around. And you're like,
show up.
You're like, show up at noon or 1 o'clock. And I'm like, okay, give me an address. And you're like,
Were you like weirded out?
No, it's like New York, and I wanted to like meet people in New York.
Yeah.
So it was exciting. That's why I went to New York with that group of people that I was with. But I just didn't think it would be that easy.
Yeah.
Like you literally said, yeah, just show up. And I'm like, oh, wow.
Either this bitch is crazy or like,
this
is a good thing. I mean, both, I guess.
You did pitch me your Instagram, I think, in the moment.
Yeah. I definitely was probably like, hey, I'm Denim Rush.
Yeah, and I creeped it.
Come.
I probably creeped it in the in the bar too. And then, so the next morning, I think I got an address from you. And I was with some friends, and they were like, are you doing this thing? Like, what is going on? I'm like, I have no idea. Because I just thought maybe it's just another one of these, like, someone who's talking the talk, right?
Like a fluke.
Yeah, or someone just says something, they're like, text me the next morning, they're like, it's not going to happen.
Yeah.
So then you text me an address, I was like, wow, okay, this is legit. Like, I'm going to show up with my camera ready to go.
Yeah.
And I showed up.
Yeah.
And I filmed some stuff, and you weren't really expecting much. I think I
had no expectations because, well, I always have no expectations.
Fair enough.
I try not to, but you flipped that in like a day.
Well, I was trying to impress, right?
Yeah, you were. You totally were. And I was like, shook to my core.
I know, you really liked it, which is exciting because I think that's why I do what I do.
Totally.
Not because it was just to impress you, but for anyone listening or watching who kind of wants to know about like my workflow, that's basically it. You like impress instant.
Yeah.
And here I am in New York again with you. All last year I came and stayed with you every time I was here. Yeah. You're introducing me to people. You're getting me little jobs, whether it's through Arcadia.
Yeah.
Like there's just...
I try my best.
Yeah.
I pimp you out to other people.
Well, thank you. We should really go back.
Yeah, all the way back.
Where did you grow up?
I grew up in Ohio.
Okay.
And I moved back and forth from Ohio to India.
Really?
Yeah.
Until you were how old?
So I moved to India 2nd grade, 3rd grade, came back to Ohio, went back to India 8th grade, 9th grade, and then came back to Ohio.
Why were you flipping back and forth?
My dad's job.
Okay.
Yeah, and it was really cool because we got to like spend all this time in India, and like my parents really took advantage of everything, and we got to see, like, we did so many tours. There's this one time we literally got in a car and we drove for a month on the entire tip of India.
Wow.
Southern tip of India, yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
So that must have been pretty cool growing up, being able to flip back and forth.
Yeah. I mean, it was good. It sucked a little bit, but
because you were in one spot?
Well, yeah, and like I had to learn a whole nother language.
You didn't grow up learning?
Well, India has 26 languages. Well, maybe even more. And I knew one of them growing up. Mm-hmm. But where we were living was in Delhi, where you speak Hindi, and I didn't know Hindi, so we had to learn Hindi. My Hindi's okay. Like I know how to speak it now. Like, well, I just sound like a noob when I talk. Like I have like a very strong American accent.
Fair.
But yeah, and then I moved to New York to study interior design.
Okay. How's my car? How's the interior? It's kind of a mess, eh?
I mean, it has character.
Yikes.
And then I switched into doing retail. I did experiential retail design. So just like what drives an experience, how do you create an experience, and also how do you get someone to buy something in that entire experience.
Fair enough.
So.
Very cool. And now we're on Denim Rush.
Now we're doing Denim Rush, yeah.
So now that's great. I didn't know any of that.
You didn't?
I don't think so.
Oh.
I didn't know there's 26 languages in India.
Yeah, there's a lot of languages, yeah.
So now we're here on Denim Rush.
Mm-hmm.
What's it like working for yourself in New York City?
It's very challenging. I think it's like it's primarily challenging as a creative because we always want to do things that are just feet or sole, but sometimes you have to make business decisions on knowing when to cut that, sort of. Like, you know, when you paint, there's never really an ending to a painting. Like, even when you edit videos, you can always do something cooler. You can always do, but there has to be a point where you're like, all right, dude. And then you also have to be like your own salesperson, so you're constantly having to talk about yourself, which is like fine, but it's also like, you just, to me, I sound like a broken record.
You've introduced me to a lot of people.
Yeah.
And I've never met so many people like through someone before. Like, you're well connected.
You're one person, so in order to experience so many things, it's good to have people around you who have experienced different things, so that they can share their experiences with you.
Yeah.
Right. So you're kind of like living through them. So I like to surround myself with people who are just like really amazing at what they do and like love what they do, and also are just good people.
Of course.
You know, and of course it comes in handy with like when I do denim rush stuff or whatever, but I think it's just so important to surround yourself with so much positivity, because like working for yourself is just pain in the butt. So it's really good to have like supporters around you. They're like, you're doing this, you got it. And like one of the things that brings me the most amount of joy is connecting people. You know, I'll be talking to someone, I'll be like, in my head, I'll be like, this person needs to meet this other person. Like, I got to get them together. I got to connect them, because then they can create more magic, and they can connect, you know, them to other people. And like, the more people you know, it's just like, why not?
Yeah. You're definitely a wizard for that, and I appreciate everyone that I've met because of you.
I always try.
I've been trying to limit the people I have on here that I've met through you, but it's pretty tough. Everyone I've met through you is pretty much like,
they're amazing people.
Yeah, on par with the kind of people I want to surround myself with.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You want to surround yourself with the energy that you want to be.
Exactly.
When I started Denim Rush, I just did it because I was sick of wearing my denim jacket, and I do art for like, I do like commissions for people's homes. So I was like, might as well just paint my jacket. I wore it, and then like everyone the next day was like, where do I get this from? Whatever. It was like in the very beginning of like embellishing jackets situation, you know? So then I was like, all right, I think this is a business. I mean, I think the biggest part of Denim Rush is like creators of all kinds, whether you're a graphic designer, an artist, a videographer, a photographer. It's a talent, you know? And I want to be that platform that shares that talent, not someone just selling like painted products. Even the painted products in itself is a talent, right?
Yeah.
So to me, it's just fostering that and like making sure that we're always putting out something really creative and like just really fun. You know, there's not that many things I feel like in this world where people are doing it to have fun. They're just trying to make a stance. They're trying to like be, you know, that person, that disruptor, which is great. But there's literally not, I just feel like everything's always so serious, and we just need to have more fun.
Amazing. I just need to make sure you're always going to be here when I come through.
Vince, I'm always here.
Okay, good. I need that couch. I need that green, hard couch to sleep on.
It's soft.
Is it gone?
It's in storage.
It's in storage. Okay.
Yeah.
No, it's not the softest actually, but I like a nice firm sleep. Oh man, such a beautiful day out, and we should go enjoy it.
Let's go enjoy it.
Okay.
See ya.
See you in 2 days.
Peace.
Oh, I love this city.